I got my city doing front flips.
Hello, my name is Alex Lopez, and today I'm going to be talking about my personal photo assignment. So in this photo, in class, I talked about baseball and how it's been important in my life. And as you can see from this picture, it's started from a very young age. And specifically, I remember from this picture that I was playing on the Red Sox that year. And the Red Sox, during the time I was playing for them, were a really good team in real life too. So I knew from the start, right when I got picked to play on that team, that I was going to have a really good season and my team was going to do really well. And we did. We did really well that year. I remember that specifically. As well as probably being distracted while taking this picture. As a little kid, picture day was like probably the worst day because you had to actually focus and like just be attentive to the photographer, and there's so much going around like on around you, like your teammates are playing and they're messing around. You're seeing kids all in their uniforms that, you know, maybe you have other friends on other teams and they're there too and you want to hang out and talk to them, but you have to sit there for Lord knows how long and try to take a picture. And so yeah, that was my personal photo, and I think that this enriches my life and can inspire others because baseball is a global sport, and that playing baseball has inspired me, and I think that it's a great tool. Sports in general is a great tool for kids to get out there, learn something new, make some new friends, and maybe lifelong friends. I know I still talk to a lot of the kids I was growing up with playing baseball, and although we've all gone our separate ways, different middle schools and high schools and colleges, we all still like communicate to each other and we all still talk to each other, and that's really cool. And even today, I still play on the CSUN Club baseball team, and that's been a huge part of my life. Again, making friends and making new relationships and friendships. I also think that it's a good intercultural bridge because baseball is a global sport and it's only getting bigger. Today in Major League Baseball, more than half of the players are international, and I think that's a huge thing. And I believe that baseball's only going to get bigger, and I think it's a great way to travel the world and see the way different cultures play the sport and how different they can be, while at the same time still playing the same sport. And I think that older generations really misunderstand about our generation, the millennial generation, that we're lazy and that we don't work hard. But in fact, I believe that we do work really hard, and I think that we're just taking advantage of all the technology that we have. Technology is so advanced nowadays that it makes everything so much easier to do, and we have so much more access to a lot more things, and I think people misconstrued that to us being lazy, but it's us just taking advantage of what the world has given to us. And so I really do think that we get a lot of flack for that because we know how to use a computer or know how to engine search or Google search and stuff like that, because people are always like, you don't want to go to a library and learn the old-fashioned way. It's like, no, we have a computer that we can search millions of things with a click of a button. And so that's why I would think that many people, older generations, don't really think that we have a strong work ethic, but in fact we really do. So that is a story of my photo, along with many questions involving intercultural communications and how baseball can spread globally and inspire others, along with how older generations may think that we don't work as hard, or what they have misconceptions about our generation about. So thank you. And I also think that playing baseball can tie back into how older generations might have misconceptions about younger generations. I think that sports in general is a great tool for kids nowadays to get off the phone or get off the PlayStation and Xbox and go out, have some face-to-face interaction with kids their age, and at the same time learn something new, have fun doing it. And at the end of the day, that's what sports is about, especially when I was young. When I was this age, I don't really remember anything about playing video games or texting my friends or any of that, Facebook, Twitter. All I cared about was playing baseball, hanging out with friends, going out, roughhousing in the park with them after practice. And nowadays I do think I see a lot of kids roll up to practice to the baseball field and they have their iPad in their bag or their phone in their bag, and they're like 5 or 6 years old, 7 years old. And it's sad to think that, because when I was a kid, all I cared about was playing baseball and not being on technology. So I definitely think that sports is a great tool nowadays too for kids, definitely to get out there and learn something new and have fun without technology.
When every father may a rapper jump ship, I guess that's why they call it where I stay. Clean up the streets so my daughter can have somewhere to play. I'm the blue